And welcome back to Ozarks Live. Cheryl Franklin with the Ozarks Homesteading Expo joins us now. Cheryl, how are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here.
Yes,
good.
yes, yes. So
welcome,
for people
welcome.
that are not familiar with kind of you and the Homesteading Expo and what you do, why don't you just give us a little bit of information on that?
Okay, so this will be our 5th year doing this. And, you know, it's the Ozarks Homesteading Expo held September 6th and 7th. Okay. We're at the Webster County Fairgrounds in Marshfield. And we're just, we kind of started out as a small thing. We're just trying to teach people how to kind of get back to basics, you know, just learning how to do canning and preserving and things like that. Well, it kind of grew because, and 2020 made it grow a lot too.
Sure, yeah.
And where people were a little bit concerned about where their food was going to come from.
Yeah.
And so we had 4,000 people at this event last year.
Oh,
wow.
And what it is, it's a 2 days of just, we have speakers coming from all over the country that are speakers and authors. Some are internationally known. Oh, wow. We'll have over 40 sessions of things such as, we're going to start out on Friday by processing a hog live, a live hog. We're going to process this hog and in front of everybody, and it's a beautiful thing when somebody knows what they're doing, right? And we'll be processing chickens. We'll be learning how to make cheese and do solar things and canning and sawmilling and blacksmithing and cultivating mushrooms, foraging, and of course now Rachel West from Eating the Ozarks is one of our speakers and has been since for the last 4 years. Yeah. And she'll be talking about teas this year.
Oh, okay.
There are many things that you can find in the wild and in your backyard even that you can make teas out of. Yeah. And she's the best, and she knows
she always shocks me.
And I go down the road now and I go, oh, we can make tea out of that.
Yeah. All of a sudden I want a cup of tea.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
And I was doing that with my grandkids yesterday, but she's great. And we have other foraging things, Bo Brown, and we have a lot of local experts, Patrick Byers from MU Extension and Terry Durham with River Hills Harvest, the elderberry experts. And then we have some very well-known YouTuber people that'll be there that are homesteading themed, YouTubers.
Yeah, I love this.
A lot of
lots
people.
of expertise, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So obviously there's a lot of information on the event, but I'm curious, I can tell how passionate you are about this kind of thing. So how did you yourself get into this world?
Well, that was my other life, my whole life. I was a city girl and got planted in the Ozarks and loved it. Yeah. You move here, you either love it or you
exactly. Yeah.
You just don't know sometimes, and I loved it. And so we always, we had a farm, and actually I had moved from Western New York where there were a lot of food, and in the 70s when I moved here there wasn't that type of food I was used to, so we started growing it and I kind of just got a passion for cooking from scratch. And I said I never ate a hot dog out of a package till I moved here, so so we did all that and started raising our own animals and food and garden and everything to make from scratch. So that's just a passion of mine, which I did in my other life while I had a full-time job in media my whole life.
Wow.
So, you out milking goats at 5 a.m. and then, dressing for success.
I love that.
People just didn't know. You look great. You should have seen me
a couple hours ago. Well, it can be such an art, too, when you cook from scratch, and it's, you truly enjoy it from start to finish. And it's literally the example of fruits of your labor.
Well, and our whole mission is to connect people with, where your food comes from.
I love that.
And so that they just really, just know that everything doesn't come out of a package. But, the one thing we're excited about this year, too, is we have over 150 vendors.
Wow.
Amazing.
It is worth coming just for the vendors. I mean, we have the coolest, from sawmills to canning jars to beekeeping equipment to just all kinds of really good, we have all soaps and things, but we're really picky about who we
but it sounds like they're going to be able to kind of intake a lot and learn a lot as well. So where is this expo happening at?
So it's at Marshfield at the fairgrounds, at the Webster County Fairgrounds, and it is a ticketed event. But I need to tell you this one thing though. We are going to, so it's a 2-day event. It's just like, 8 to 5 kind of a thing. But on Friday night, Angel Studios, which is the producers of, you know, The Chosen and Sound of Freedom, which is a
Yeah.
blockbuster, and Sound
Very
of Hope
cool.
and some of those things, has given us permission to screen the movie Home. It's a full feature film. It's called Homestead, and it's not coming out in theaters until Christmas.
Wow,
So
so
this is
early.
3 months
Exclusive,
ahead of
yeah.
time
Look at
that we're
that.
going to be able to do that for, because they thought, you know, our audience would be a great audience
Yeah.
to you know,
sounds
preview
perfect.
something
How
like
fun.
this. So
Yeah.
out in the rodeo arena, we rented a big screen so that in the evening after it gets dark, we're going to you know, have an advanced
Yeah,
screening
this sounds
of that film.
fantastic. Yes, so
This
people,
this is a big deal.
Yeah, no, it
no,
sounds
for
like it. So
sure.
people
Yeah,
want more
absolutely.
information. How do they go about getting
They
that?
can go to ozarkshomesteading.com
Okay.
on our website or our Facebook, Instagram. and all
Okay.
that, and find
Okay.
more information.
Awesome.
Cheryl, thank you so much for being here. This has
Yeah,
been such
thank
a
you for
delight.
having me.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Get your
Yeah,
tickets
that's
now for the
great.
expo.
Yeah,
That sounds great.
absolutely.
Yes, 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 yes. All right. Well, when